From Columbia, South Carolina, this is SGTV News 4. I'm Spencer Buckler.
And I'm Ward Jollis. The University of South Carolina announced today their plan for getting on-campus residents their belongings back. Students living in residence halls will have the option to either allow the university to ship their things to their permanent address or have them stored in an on-campus facility. This decision comes after students were told not to return to campus after spring break, a safety measure taken to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Michael Sauls is just one student affected by this new decision.
I kind of feel like when you have contractors go and get it for you, you run the risk of them forgetting something or grabbing wrong things.
Unless students were granted permission for special circumstances, they won't be allowed to return to residence halls to get their things, until University Housing says it's okay to do so, at least. University officials say they are still unsure of when that will be.
There are now over 3,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the state of South Carolina. Greenville County had the largest increase in cases today with 54. Richland County saw 35 new cases. This comes as labs across the state have now completed over 28,000 tests for the virus. And although there are only 3,000 confirmed cases in South Carolina, DHEC estimates that there are over 21,000 cases of the virus in the state. These unidentified cases are thought to be mostly in rural areas where access to hospitals and testing is difficult. The increasing number of cases could eventually strain hospitals in South Carolina. Today, hospital beds are at 52% capacity, but there are plans to add around 3,000 hospital beds by early May. There are also 5 more coronavirus-related deaths in the state today, bringing the total to 72. 3 of those deaths were people between the ages of 30 and 60.
Google and Apple are teaming up to create a system to track the spread of COVID-19 in the United States. The new system will use short-range Bluetooth technology to track and alert people who may have come into contact with someone diagnosed with coronavirus. While the new feature will be optional and has been used effectively in other countries, many Americans have privacy concerns and are skeptical of the system's effectiveness. The coronavirus is infecting and killing African Americans and other minority populations at a much higher rate in the U.S. than their white counterparts. That's what an analysis from The Washington Post on Tuesday reported, raising alarms in the public health community across the country. In a press conference on Friday, the White House Coronavirus Task Force said they are looking closely at the data and are doing everything in their power to address the issue in the coming days.
The worldwide death toll from the coronavirus has now passed 100,000. Many countries are under lockdown, but Sweden has taken another approach. The European nation's bars, restaurants, and schools are still open, saying that they're relying on citizens to take voluntary action. The decision received criticism from President Trump, who said the nation was suffering very, very badly. Sweden has over 9,000 confirmed cases of the virus. The U.S. has nearly 500,000. And today, people across the world celebrated Good Friday in a new way, as masses and celebrations were canceled due to the coronavirus. In Paris, the Notre Dame Cathedral live-streamed their mass as people watched in their living rooms. In Rome, Pope Francis held a ceremony in front of an empty St. Peter's Square. This comes as people are trying to find new ways to celebrate the Easter holiday this Sunday, as social distancing practices have put their normal traditions on hold.
The stock market was closed today for Good Friday. It's currently 54 degrees in Columbia, partly cloudy with a low of 42 tonight. The high for tomorrow is 71 degrees, mostly sunny with a low of 53. From Columbia, South Carolina, I'm Ward Jollis.
And I'm Spencer Buckler. This is SGTV News 4.